Hi everyone, welcome back to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. We've just seen parts of Lizzie's story, and I can't help but feel for Lizzie. She seemed to be such a lovely person, and being dealt a couple of harsh blows. This week we'll be looking at Stephen. Yeah, Stephen's story. The old protagonist himself, Stephen Appleton, I think. Time of day shifts once more. Dr. Stephen Appleton, the prodigal son. Right.
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Stephen. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening
No,
out here.
you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way. I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw the opportunity. You ran the numbers, remember?
We're responsible for all this. You and me.
It's not just you and me anymore, though, is it?
Jesus, Kate, you're trying to talk to it, aren't you?
Oh God.
Kate, you can't.
Stephen, I have to.
It's always one scientist, isn't there? But yeah, even on the same day, he's telling both Kate and Lizzie that he loves them. It's just like, come on, Stephen. Come on, mate. Sort it out. Hello, our little friend. Okay. You want us to come to the van?
It's completely dead. It won't start.
Charlie.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come and find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
I will, I promise. You as well. I'll see you later on.
Wait, so was it Rachel's mum who got hit by the train? I'm confused. Valley Farm wholesalers. I thought it was Reese, but maybe it's not. No, that can't. That can't have been her mum, because her mum was Evie, wasn't it? So her mum, she's going to keep her mum in the village tonight. So something, was that Sam? Or Reese, I'm not quite sure. I'm guessing, as you can tell. We're here. Okay, we've almost made it around the map then. So, sorry, I didn't actually see. What's this? Is this, we're coming into Lakeside. Okay. It's like the industrial estate. Okay. That's been done up there. Forley's Builders Merchants. Well, it's open. There's a telephone ringing. What's that? Sound like an old bubble jet printer or something.
Why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet. but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark. Do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
She's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Ooh.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
Oh. So, okay. Right, so yeah, I'm none the wiser now, to be honest with you. So, still don't. So obviously, Lizzie made the appearance, which is nice. But did she go? 'Cause she disappeared. So did she go to the train station? This is to let. I heard the light then. Here he comes. You want me to go in there, do you? Number 48. Number 48. Okay. Seems quite a grand house for number 48. Needs a bit of doing up by the looks of it. There we go, that was it there. Let's find out what the story element is.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older.
Oh.
She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Oh god.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen, Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand, Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things, it's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Wow, okay. So, obviously Kate's an older... Obviously Stephen is in love with her for her mind and her intellect, and why not? So, what I don't understand is, why are they renting this place together if they're living at the Grange, wasn't it? So that was a nice big house. It's all dark, I can't see a thing. Nice green bath set. That's always, yeah, they were quite fashionable in the 80s. Door on the side there. Tins of red painters and cobwebs. Yeah, it's a doer-upper, but it's certainly a nice house. You could certainly make this your own and have a lovely, lovely family house. This. Yeah, absolutely. I can see that. Kitchen, dining room, yes, really good, really nice. Got a little shed over here. Is this leading us on through the archway? No, I don't think it was actually. No, I was just making that up. Right, okay. Obviously, it's got a big garden as well. It needs a bit of work and bringing back into line and stuff like that. But yes, it's certainly big enough to do all you want, and you've got a little route into your neighbour's house for some reason. Can hear a telephone. Another nice house. 45. See, this is where it kind of falls down. Like, houses like this, so they've got a bit of age, yeah. This is going to be probably It's got Georgian look, but it's probably later. It's probably Victorian. So it's about 130 years old. It's not going to be number 45. This will be what we got here. I don't know. This will be something like Bramble Cottage, or something like that. They have names. You wouldn't have numbers like street numbers usually. You can do. It's not 100% accurate, but most houses with a bit of age and in a village setting, obviously that modern one wouldn't be there. That one would have been there. That looks like a pub, so that would have been there. So there'd have just been there'd be names. There'd be like hall or top hall house or something. Yeah, I don't know. Bramble Cottage. Those kind of names rather than a number. Anyway, that was a huge, meaningless tangent I just went on. Sorry. Still on the telly. But yeah, apart from that, no problems. Needs to do some washing up. Here we go. Here's the phone.
No phones. You know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications.
Just your
blackout.
counsel.
What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive.
You have to assume that everyone here is infected.
We can't know
We're
that.
infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food.
I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to water
You
an
have
airstrike.
to. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can.
The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating
Aren't
out
you
now.
listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway.
Oh.
You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again.
Stephen, my family, my wife and kids.
You know perfectly well what you've got to do.
I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant, my own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
Man, so this was the guy who ordered the strike. Councillor. Oh my goodness, what a thing to have on your shoulders. It's got a little we've got the pub over there, but let's just wander down this little footpath to begin with. As he comes to get us. Oh no, he wants us to come down here, does it? Wants us to go that way. Okay, we'll go this way. I can hear something over there though. Okay, let's go this way. I can hear something over here. Alright, he wants me to go there. It's kind of hovering. What's over here? What? Oh look, there's a thing there. Okay, let's go and have a look at Tipworth and Haverton agricultural wholesale before we do that. We know we've got a ball of light anomaly over there to go on. Pull another bit of critical story to the picture. We'll just come into the agricultural warehouse place. Or wholesale, I beg your pardon. Telephone's ringing. I heard voices.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away. It's come too far.
Kate, people are disappearing. Shut it down now.
No. If you won't help me, I'll do it on my own.
Oh.
I'm gonna route all the power back through Tower 6.
Kate!
Wait. It's trying to break through again.
Kate! Wait!
I'm sorry, Kate. I'm with Stephen on this one. Yeah, I don't think I'd another gate. Is this another path? Where does this go? Public footpath. Where are we now? Appleton Farm. Oh, look, there's the big oak tree in the wheat fields. Oh, okay, and the. So how did we not come this way? Oh wait, hang on. Is this where Stephen almost ran Frank down on the bicycle? I love how you can just explore the map. But I don't think I think we've done this, haven't we? So let's go back up there. I didn't even notice that last time we were here. So we'll go back, we'll double back on where we've come from. We've got that ball of light to go and read and see what's going on there. Plus we've got the pub and the whatever else was down there. Go and check out as well. Using a larger rock to keep the trailer from rolling back. It's gone dark again. So this part of the story has obviously got a bit of dark. Or is that night or something? Here we go.
I shouldn't have come here. This was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves?
Ooh.
Did you really think that I wouldn't find out?
Ooh.
Frank told me. Or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen!
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen.
Oh.
You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't.
Yeah, Stephen is a bit of a douchebag, isn't he?
You keep away from me tonight. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
Yeah, Stephen, I'm pinning this on you. She's obviously, it's not a happy relationship. Oh, let's supposed to go this way, does it? So they were engaged, him and Lizzie. I shot off all the way over there. Should we go and do this cafe? Is it cafe? Yeah, something cafe. What's this? Valis. So this is the same company as the Observatory. Is this a path? It doesn't seem to... Oh yeah, okay, it goes up there. Oh, I think I'm just yeah, I'm just running loose now. Just gonna check out the oh, there's the light over there, okay. Let's check out this. Oh, it's like a truck stop.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs.
Oh, God.
Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
Oh, they're working against each other in the end. Like many a marriage. No, I'm joking. Holly's calf. Do we know Holly? I don't think we've heard of Holly yet, have we? Telephone is ringing now.
Hello? Hello, is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive? Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive, where are you? Damn it! Kate, it's Stephen. Come in Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate! Anyone, hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
So I think Clive was the council guy, wasn't he? So he's the one who ordered the airstrike, so he obviously did that and passed before whatever. Holly's calf drinks 15 pence for a cup of tea, 17 pence for coffee with milk 19 pence, glass of milk 11 pence, fizzy drink 18 pence. My goodness me. Cheese sandwich 35p, ham sandwich 35, cheese on toast 40 pence, cheese and ham toast 55 pence, beans on toast, the classic 50p, chips 20p, soup of the day. Mulligatawny, Rory, whatever. Wow, look at those prices. Cool, you could live like a king. You'd always eat out, wouldn't you? Yeah, what's a cup of tea and a cup of coffee will set you back a couple of quid these days. My goodness me. Well, 80s were obviously the better time of it. There's more dead birds. Ah, there's Valley Farm food, so that's Meg's, isn't it? Anything down here before we head back that way? There's some dead birds. I think we kind of cut this road. There's a map here, which suggests we do have to walk down here.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Huh. Again?
The phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No, something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
Yeah, it's Frank and Stephen. No symbols on there. So let's go and to Valley Foods and see what happens there. Because that's where Charlie and Meg work. I think Meg runs it and Charlie's like a little bit soft on her. He's yeah, he's got a bit of a crush on her, or he would like to be romantically entangled, I believe, judging from the earlier conversations. Oh, it's a big operation, isn't it? Look at this. Trucks and vans. They obviously supply quite the wide area. Yeah, it's impressive.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have
Love
a word
Wendy.
with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give
Not a
me...
chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
See, these seem to really nice people. Let's see again. You see Wendy. Yeah. So she's 68, and this is the 80s, 84. So what's that? Then if if Stephen's dad came back from the war 40 years ago, that'd have been 28. Yeah, so that would make sense, wouldn't it? So I'm expecting Stephen to be about 40. In my head, anyway. I could be wrong. Something in here? Ooh, there's blood and a hammer and some cans.
Appleton!
What are you doing here?
You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting his stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me! Get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lord
Jesus,
it over
Sam!
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him.
of us.
No physical
you
contact.
and your stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you.
Oh God!
Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Let go, she's gone.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's
Meg,
just get
Charlie,
out of here.
please!
God. So this is Sam. So this is Rachel's dad. He got smacked on the noggin with a hammer, claw hammer at that, and killed him. By Stephen Appleton. That makes sense now down at the van where Charlie and Meg were, and he says, go and find Rachel, and she's taking Evie, which is obviously his wife. That makes sense now. Right, so Stephen killed Sam. Oh, the light's over there now. What we got up there? Got a bridge. There's a house there as well. Should we just go and check this out? Let's go and check this out. And then we'll head that way. So it's the railway crossing. And another signal box. There's a phone ringing in this house. Oh, it's dark. Oh. Falklands War, 1982. Is this the signalman?
Station Master's house. Howard Lanstham speaking.
Howard.
Howard, it's Clive. Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can. But why are you calling?
The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days.
All right.
Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right?
All right. I think.
Good man. I knew we could count on you.
Goodness.
Jesus, mate. What the hell was that?
Ah, so Howard was obviously the station master, not just the signalman. Oh yeah, he's got pictures of hammers and trains. And there, yeah, look, we've got a light in here. No light switch. No, that doesn't work. So yeah, ooh, look, he's hoarded lots of tins, beeping every microwave. What we got in here? Oh, he's been to the stores. Look, he's got all the tape to blockade stuff off, and he's got the quarantine posters, which he's been putting them all up, and all the closed houses. What's he got here? So that's where the blockades are going. What's that say? Oh, the Valley's Observatory. Obviously ins and outs which are blocked, I guess. Clock is still ticking even though it's not moving. But yeah. Ah, there's a light. That made a huge difference. Yeah, so yeah, he was a Falklands veteran. Oh, it worked this time. There we go. There's his uniform. Nice. An office, lots of books. Not much else. Oh, that doesn't look good. Can't find the light. Is it on the outside? Oh, there it is. Oh, do I want to touch it? Oh, so Howard was having bloody noses as well. Oh, Howard. Oh, wait. He's got a model railway. Does it work? Can we... Oh, we can! Oh, that's brilliant. Choo-choo! Brilliant. He's got binoculars there to keep an eye on the tracks, I suppose. Oh, wow. See, this was everyone had their train set in the 80s. Let's try and bring it into the station. There we go. It's a bit of a sudden stop. You'd have been thrown to the front of the carriage on that one, but... Oh, yeah, look, he went to bed. Headache pills. Bloody hankies. Ah. So Howard, we know, was... that was Clive on the phone, telling him to do all the stuff. You'd have thought they'd have had a policeman do it rather than the station master, but maybe he's all they had. So what we got up here then? That's a level crossing. So I know that it wants us to go that way, doesn't it? Like we saw the light over there, but let's just have a... Oh, it's blocked off. We've got another police blocking. So yeah, the police were here. And remember right at the start, Barbara was saying something about soldiers being here as well. Oh, here we go.
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark. Eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
Yeah. Do we walk down the tracks, or we'll go down the road just in case there's any story elements down the road? But yeah. Weird bird song. So yes, so we had a little bit more of Howard there. He's been tasked. It's quite a task for him. He had to obviously go out and do all the stuff when everyone else was dropping like flies, and all the birds were dropping like flies. We've done that. We've done the cafe, haven't we? The truck stop. Tipworth Road. The station. Okay, got the train station. Going to sunset by the looks of things.
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard, is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining, it doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, it's this headache. It's just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. We've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the cross lines...
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
Oh, so that little noise at the end of the conversation with Clive, that's what caused it. Okay. Should we do the we've got that to do down there as well. So if we go and do the pub, then we'll do the station and we'll head up down there, because otherwise we'll be taking longer to walk around the place. Try to be as efficient as possible. I'm sure I haven't been. But yeah, I want to go check out the pub, because we haven't been to the pub yet. And I think there was another building over here in front of the pub we didn't go and check out. So I want to catch as many of the story elements as possible. I don't want to miss any, or if we do, as few as possible. Right, so we went down there, didn't we? Yeah, but we came from the back of that White House to it. So there was that pub there, and this telephone box. We haven't checked out this house either.
Kate? Kate, can you hear me? Listen, I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If it's still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas.
Cool.
I didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them. Kate, it's in us, too. I've made arrangements for myself after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that, too.
Oh God.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
Well, he's definitely not a nice character, but he is trying to do the right thing. Oh, we can't go into that one. Fair enough. We did Forley's, didn't we? What's behind this big old edge? Oh, a car park. I was at the substation. Oh, it's just a little paddock. Okay. So, oh, this is a nice little family pub, isn't it? You got a little football pitch outside, and some kids can play while you're having a drink. I like it. The Seventh Whistler. Ah, this is where Charlie and Frank went for a drink, isn't it? When they're on the CBs. Yeah, we can go in. Curry and a pint, only £2. That's a local deal, isn't it, Sgas? Going strong.
You look well.
I don't.
Ask Lizzie.
But thank you. You do. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Oh. I feel sorry for Lizzie. I really like Lizzie. Oh, can't get out the back of the pub. We're going to have to go back at the front. Okay, so they came here for the drink. Obviously didn't go to the other pub. Maybe because it was closed, wasn't it, for having flu, or was that probably before that event, so probably wanted to stay out of the main village. Seventh Whistler, let's have a look at that. Interesting. I wonder if that's a reference. I don't get the reference, if that's a reference to something, or not like a reference, but you know, like what that image is supposed to be. Is it like, see the light flash, or is that just the light flickering off the... Oh no, it's the train station. That's where he wants us to go. But I'm glad we went back, otherwise we'd have missed those two conversations with Stephen in the telephone box, and then with the meeting with Lizzie for that drink. Do we just walk across the tracks, or should we go over the little bridge? We'll cross over the tracks, I think. I got a story part here. All the trains have been cancelled with that because of the quarantine. Oh, where'd they go? There it is. I can't grab it. There you go, it's too close.
Darling Stephen,
What's Lizzie?
I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, And I can't blame you for that.
So she came to the train station.
But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Oh no. Lizzie didn't make it out. No. Oh, Lizzie. And did she say she was carrying a baby? She had to get out for the baby's sake. Is that Stephen's baby? Oh man. I was hoping Lizzie made it. Oh, but this isn't Lizzie's story, is it? It's Stephen's story. Is it still over there? Man. So Stephen's... Oh, look, the bomb landed right here. Or the gas bomb, gas canister, whatever you want to call it. How did I not spot that when I crossed over earlier? Was that there earlier? It must have been. Of course it must have been. So everyone on the station waiting would also have been... Oh. Man. Oh, it's all it's all in the things got into the electricity pylons now. Well, that's where Howard had his nosebleed. So this is the Varis or Valis property down here. This is the substation, is it? He was talking about going into a bunker at the substation, wasn't he? So this must be the power which is drawn to the observatory. Map on the wall there. Oh look, we got a couple of other images. So we got one up there by the train station. We've seen that. That was Lizzie going. We've got one over in the... That would be the one on the left. That would be Valley Foods, wouldn't it? And then we've got one. Yes, the one on the right. That will be him and Wendy in the house that they were looking to get. One of the two together, one will be the argument where Kate tells him he knows about Lizzie. Is the other one where... What was that one? Is that Frank?
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet, watching me. The printers are spewing out page after page of zeros. It's frightened too.
Oh.
It'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll look after you.
Oh God, Kate.
It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far. It's okay. I can help you. We can be together now. 10 seconds to signal fusion. We can be together.
God. So, you know, it's interesting, isn't it? You know, travel all this way, it's scared and lonely. She could be talking about herself living here, you know, feeling isolated. Cigarette still burning. Oh, this is the bunker then, is it? Oh god, it is a proper bunker and everything. Hello? We're coming into the scary bunker. Oh man, so this is where Stephen might be. Although, oh look, there's just tins of paint. He said he'd be dead. Oh, he's going to do himself over if I had to. Here we go.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore.
Oh.
My mum would spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. The fox got more of my dad than I did.
Oh.
But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade.
Oh my god.
Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Kent's son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over.
3 hours?
I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation.
Oh god. Now's not the time to doubt yourself. Wow, that was quite an insight. You say his dad was already slipping away from him when he was 8. So is his dad not very well, or was he referring to the fox? I think he was referring to his dad, wasn't he? So was his dad not... well, we don't know what happened to his dad, Eddie. Maybe it was... sounds like, when they say slipping away, it sounds like, you know, I'm thinking mentally sort of checking out rather than anything else. Maybe like some sort of... What does that say? Can't read that. Some sort of dementia or something, I think, for his dad, perhaps. God. Can you imagine being trapped down here? With everyone else upstairs being killed from your actions. They are not 3 hours you'd welcome. Think about that. And process what's happened. And then you start doubting yourself. What have we got in here? Oh, we've got another light anomaly. Oh no, we had a full misfire. Hang on, try that again. There we go, got that time. No. Hang on, we're not having much luck trying to get this one sparked off. Got it. Got it.
What are you? understand me, don't you?
Or is that it there?
Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
Oh my god, did he set himself on fire? Oh yeah, there's fuel there. Oh wow, Stephen. There's better ways to go quickly and less painfully. Oh wow. Stars. Crikey. Okay. So that was the end of Stephen then.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
That's the message from the beginning. Kate's story. After Stephen's quite dramatised demise, we're here now at the Observatory by the looks of it to get Kate's side of the story. Let's see what she experienced. Do we check out these towers? Tower 1. She was linking them all together, wasn't she, to try and get the power she needed. Oh wow, look at this. Looks like some sort of wormhole. Just dead birds. Oh, we got like an old player.
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely.
I can't tell you what any of that means, but there's stairs up there going to that tower, is it? Or do you want to go and check out Tower 2 over here and do them sequentially to make sure we don't miss anything? So Kate is the last person. Obviously Stephen was the second from last person in the bunker. He did away with it himself. Are we going to find Kate? Is she going to be merged with whatever this life form thing is? Why are there printers everywhere?
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
Oh, okay. Slight variations in that pattern, it would seem. Oh yeah, we'll use the stairwell. Or staircase. It's Tower 1, so this has got to be Tower 3. Oh, we've got the night sky again. Got little butterflies now. Little light butterflies. Little telescopes being placed outside. More calculations and things. Tower 3. Let's have a listen.
I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together.
Ah.
I understand it better now.
So this thing is lonely.
It is a collector of time.
Oh, I was completely wrong.
No butterflies.
Oh, a collector of time. That means nothing. I think at this point you just stop guessing and just let Kate explain what's going on. It's a collector of time. It was interesting that she was trying to explain, you know, why it was wrong to go after Lizzie and the baby. Wow. Right, Tower 4. I think there were 6 towers in total, wasn't there? Because they had the petition to stop the 7th.
I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face. And in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened.
Called out.
Or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time. Early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, God, I love you.
Yeah, okay, but he's really not.
And I loved him as he entered the fire.
Sorry.
And I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I spent my life watching the illumination from the million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark.
Oh. Oh, look at this. We've got more lights in the sky now. Is that the pattern? The pattern's gone large. Oh, wow. Calculations all over the road. there are monitors and TVs hanging from the trees.
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us.
It's true.
In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue.
Right. This is audibly and visually stunning, this game. Sometimes just not taken aback by... Look at this. Right. This looks like... when they said you can pass over the dark, but there's no light. Is this us going to our death? Oh no. Possibly. Okay. Is it?
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
Oh. Okay. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. Right. So she merged with the pattern? Went wherever? There's a lot to process of what's just gone on. Yeah, but ultimately she found her her peace with the pattern, or whatever we're going to refer to it as. And I take it she just ascended to the Rapture as well. It's nice to hear that Wendy was reunited with Eddie, and Lizzie, I guess, went with Stephen with the baby as well. I think Lizzie's story is the one that's really kind of hit hard. So I just think, such a nice person. Obviously made a couple of mistakes with cheating on her husband, but ultimately she was a good egg, and she just seemed to have a couple of bad hands dealt her over the time. But wow, Here's the cast. Fantastic, fantastic. So, Sean Davies was Matthew Aubrey. Reece Shipley was Jonathan Bailey. Jeremy, the Reverend, Jamie Ballard. Who we got? Diane and June. Philip Wade was the Doctor, wasn't it? Lizzie, Lou Caulfield. Who was Charlie? Charlie Tate, Victor Maguire. I recognise his voice. Frank Appleton, David Stern. Ah, brilliant. Musical performances, well worth taking the time to show that. The audio and the singing and the music has just been stunning. The voice acting was brilliant. The narration was great. The pace of the story and how it kept you guessing and kept twisting and turning, and every time you... Well, I thought I had a bead on it. It would just swing it round and open up the story once more. And there's a load of things where you see one of the story elements, you think, aha, that means that, and that was that person, and then you see it later on, you think, oh no, that isn't that person, that was somebody else. And that's just really well done. I really enjoyed this. It may not be for everyone. It's kind of quite a leisurely sort of, I guess you'd class it as a walking simulator with a story in there, but I love this kind of learning and exploring the story as you go along, and it's just a voyage of discovery all the way. Absolutely fantastic. I was just checking, this was actually out in 2015, so that's 7 years old as we speak in 2022. Still visually beautiful. Sound, music, voice acting, as I said earlier, excellent. Top of the line. Absolutely brilliant. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. Absolutely loved it. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for joining me on this series, and another series will be coming out very soon. Thank you so much. Take care. I'll see you next time.